Fellas, I'm going to be honest. Left 4 Dead is in a pretty sad state, man. I'm just going to be so for real. If you want to know what it's like booting up the game nowadays just to play a campaign match, this is what it's like. So just a tiny bit of context for what's happening here. I've got a script set up that puts me in a random game. I join said game. I open up the console to see the status of said game. I'm looking for a Valve server in the Eastern US, all right? And if it doesn't say Eastern US or it doesn't return with anything, then it's a shit server. And the ping is likely going to be horrendous. And as you can see, I can't find a fucking server. It's impossible to find a decent server. And this is just campaign, right? This isn't even counting the inane shit you'll experience in Versus. I'm not even going to mention Versus because I'm sure we're all well aware of how bad it is. But campaign, Jesus Christ, it should not be this bad, man. Here's the thing. You join a game from the list, right? And every single one you pick, it's on a server that has a ping over 100, right? I live in the Eastern US, and a majority of times I'm being put in a server that's on the other side of the US. If I'm even more unlucky, sometimes it puts me in a server in fucking Germany or Australia. Sometimes it's a modded server in China that's changed up the gameplay so fucking much you can't even discern what's happening on screen. And I love this button here, right? Official servers only. Yeah, and then you pick it, and it puts you in a fucking modified community server. What a joke. How fucking hard was it, man? Whoever designed this matchmaker, it's abysmal dog shit. God damn. It's sad, really. It had to be the same person who pushed the whole meet your match bullshit with Team Fortress 2. I mean, this has to be that person's earliest work. The similarities are uncanny. Why the fuck would you put me in a game that isn't close to me? And what's even worse, right? I'm sure all of you are screaming, oh, just make a lobby and start a game from there. Like, yeah, okay, I do that, and this is what happens a majority of the time. There's rarely any Valve servers available with this method. You'd be lucky. Is this game just dead on the eastern side of the United States? Can the multi-billion-dollar company not afford any servers? What is going on, man? So, the fix is pretty retarded, for lack of a better word. You have to open up the legacy server browser with a console command, find the Valve server you want that's near you, find an empty one. Most of the time it says it's empty, but then you join and there's players. Like, go figure this method isn't going to work without some bullshit as well. Finally, you find a fucking game. Oh wait, that's a populated survival server for some reason. Finally, you find a fucking game. It might not even be the map you want. You then got to start a vote to change the map. Then vote again to change the difficulty. And if someone joins in the middle of all this, well, you gotta fucking do it all over. I don't understand why it's so hard, man. I just want to relax and play the game. But just finding a game to play is the biggest challenge. It shouldn't be like this. Also, why is the UI so inconsistent? You go into your friends list and it shows the map they're on, the specific map of that campaign. You go into the Steam group servers. I don't even know what fucking purpose this serves, who even uses this, but you look in here. Wow, look at that. You can view a server's ping. Isn't that lovely? Then you go into the actual main list and there's just zero information on anything. It's the campaign name and that's it. You know, it would be great if you could click one and it expands into a list of all the games it could find, the ping, the specific map, etc. Why is the UI so inconsistent, man? It's hard to believe this is a product by Valve. God damn. And nobody talks about this. We just look at it and go, yeah, that's the way it is. It's so depressing. Look at you. Just so depressing. What a loser. Don't even talk to me. You're such a loser. And if you thought I was done with this video, no, I'm not. I mean, you can be done and just click off, but I'm still going to be talking. And what I might say, well, that's going to haunt you and you're going to come back. So, welcome back. So, as I was writing this script, Left 4 Dead had a recent update, and lo and behold, the player blocking function is now broken. Meaning, if you block a player, it no longer stops that player from joining your game. That's right. So every player who's amassed like thousands of trolls in their block lists, yeah, that don't mean anything anymore. It's such a subtle change, and I doubt Valve is going to do jack shit about it because, well, it's Valve. It's like what happened with TF2. They just took a shit on it and left. No one's heard back since. And also because subtle but convenient quality of life improvements seem to be something that modern corporations are allergic of. Like how YouTube just randomly decided one day to remove the fucking dislike button from the creator studio. Just subtle things to subtly say fuck you. Anyways, let's talk about the gameplay. Left 4 Dead has some pretty fun gameplay, right? Well, that's assuming your actions are even registering. Take a look at this. In the moments where it matters, the gameplay just falls flat on its face. Bullets barely register, shoving barely registers. Versus feels fucking slimy because of how out of sync the hitboxes are with the actual players. You have to double tap everything. Shove barely works. In a situation in which time is of the essence and you need to dispose of a target, you barely can, and it just leads to a clusterfuck where your plans are foiled because the game just cannot register the fucking bullet or shove that you needed to register. I get that this game was made at like the tail end of the dial-up era, but fuck, can we not improve on at least one thing? Like, bro, how many updates has this game had where it's just remained this way? Can we seriously not improve on at least one thing? Even with The Last Stand, we couldn't improve on anything meaningful. And I know the Last Stand members didn't have access to the more important code, but Jesus fucking Christ. What the fuck was Valve doing? Did they lose the source code in a flood or something? Did they accidentally delete it? A game under the wing of a multi-billion-dollar company, it shouldn't have to be this way. It really shouldn't have to. I get that modern consumers are pretty cucked at the moment and will fucking pull the appeal to gratitude card. Like, God forbid we ask for just a crumb of quality of life improvements, and out from the caves come the brain-dead corporate bootlickers being all, oh, you need to, like, be grateful. Be grateful that the servers still run at all. Be grateful that Valve even released this game or some shit. Just in general, shrugging off any desire for change because, oh, it could be worse. Yeah, well, it is pretty fucking worse right now. And I'm trying to tell you to hop out of the pot before it boils you alive. You can choose to remain ignorant, but it's getting worse, buddy. There's no two ways about it. It's shit, little pieces of shit that equate to a mountain of shit, and the ball of shit is already rolling. It's been rolling for a while, and it's already pretty big. So you better stop it now. We don't have to settle for the bare minimum. We really don't. We collectively pay Valve. We're the ones that sent them to the stars, metaphorically and actually a bit literally as well. They'll survive. They can stand a descent back down to us peasants just to make a functioning fucking matchmaker for Left 4 Dead and improving the server settings and fixing Team Fortress 2's casual mode and giving us Half-Life 3 or HLX, whatever it's called. I never understood this abusive relationship that Valve fans try to defend. Like, yeah, Valve's holding the cards, sure. But like, if they did pull the plug on the servers, all because we asked for better fucking treatment, well, they're not really better than, say, Electronic Arts or Sony or Bethesda, are they?